Smell weakness. is near! Challenger is near!
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed vale, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. I do not know, but none have passed through. Alduin, his hunger insatiable, hunts the lost souls snared within this shadowed valley. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought? I saw it fair when first I trod this long-sought path. The pain and fear vanished, dreamlike, and a vision beckoned. Shore's Hall, shimmering across the clouded vale, but quenched was hope by the shrouding mist. My mind is darkened. I've lost the way, and wander blindly. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate. I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net.
When Ulfric's Stormcloak with savage shouts sent me here, my sole regret was fair Elisif, left forlorn and weeping. I faced him fearlessly, my fate inescapable, yet my honor is unstained. Can Ulfric say the same? You know the way? I'm weary and lost.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? A wanderer here in Sovngarde, soul a fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. I am soon shield thing to Shore. The whalebone bridge he bade me guard, and winnow all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to Shore's lofty hall, where welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor. No shade are you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah, It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood. Living or dead, by decree of Shor, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Fools!
Fool!
You fought well. I find you well. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shor's favor follow you and your heir.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shor's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting. Find welcome here, and warm your soul.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm,
Alduin
wherever
too long
he lies.
delayed.
By Shor's
For
command, we
100
curb our wrath.
lifetimes,
So we
my
feast
heart
and
will
sing
burn for
in the
revenge.
final doom.
Alduin too long
Alduin's
delayed.
mist is more than a
Shor's power protects this hall, but beyond is fear brought by Alduin. Shor's high seat stands empty. His mien is too bright for mortal eyes.
and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his men, shouting, fighting, together, drinking, and then fellowship and boasting. Find welcome here.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo.
Dragonborn! Have you come to cleanse Sovngarde at long last of Alduin's foul mist?
Shor's high seat stands empty. His mien is too bright for mortal eyes.
By Shor's command, we curb our wrath. So we feast and sing till the final doom. I long to fight that foul worm, but by Shor's command, we curb our wrath.
Why does Shor forbid us to face Alduin? I fear no worm, world eater though he be.
Shor's high seat stands empty. His mien is too bright for mortal eyes.
shore upon us.
Fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts! Again!
Again!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power crumbles. Do not pause for breath.
Look!
At last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of its evil snare. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, but this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
No!
Surut fur Kanaran. Duvakin los Oktavaki.
So, it is done. Alduin Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Happy? No, I am not happy. Zehmahi lost Undul Bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesetid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of them are now scattered across Kizam. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vasen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a...
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Where is that lazy steward? You didn't have to speak a word. I could sense it the moment you came in. You've proven your worth, and I'm as good as my word. Take this staff from my personal collection. I think you'll find it useful.
That whole thing with the standing stone was very odd. I'd just as soon forget about it.
Fear to think what would have happened.
My mother was sick. You've brought warmth to my heart, outsider, and I'm in your debt. Please, accept this as a token of gratitude. Once again, you've proven yourself an ally to the Skull.
Look at me. I'm a different person. And I have you to thank for.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened
And don't look
our
at me
eyes.
like that.
Don't let it go.
I know what I am. Doesn't everyone pity the hopeless? Look at me. I'm no better than a beggar. I used to be a miner. A good one, too. I made more gold digging up ore in a month than some people earn in a lifetime. When the mine dried up, I was lost. I have no other trade, so I spend my time drinking my fortune away at the retching netch. Or I used to, anyway. That fetcher Gildis won't even allow me inside. Said I was bad for business. If I want to spend my last bag of coins getting drunk, that's my business. What does he care? You can try. If you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the netch, I'll make sure you get what's coming to you. Couldn't be better. The sections that are being opened up have revealed some huge deposits of ebony. Old Cretius has a nose for exactly where to dig. If they'd only listened to him years ago, the town wouldn't have been in such dire straits. At this rate, I'll be able to put a roof over my head in just a few months. It might take more than a
Glover
simple
mallet.
request to change Geldis'
Blades,
mind.
helmets,
It can be
pretty much
quite
anything to
stubborn.
suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Khajiit got your back. I will shoulder some of your burden. Khajiit will follow.
Seated.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink.
Welcome to
traveler.
the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips. Have you seen the poor girl? She's a mess. Oh, she used to be richer than Councillor Morvain, and she's spending it all drowning her sorrow. As much as I love making coin, I can't watch her do that anymore. I won't. I suppose you're right. If she wants to spend her life at the bottom of an ale mug, it's her choice. Tell her she's welcome back any time. How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count. Safe travels, Outlander.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the
Look at me. Well then, I suppose I'm off to do what I do best. Here, this was something I carried around in happier times. Maybe you can find a use for it. See you in the mines.
I don't know. Destroying the ash spawn has made it safer to work in the field.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gjallar.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gjallar.
Yeah?
Live to see tomorrow. No! Victory is...
There could be no other end.
Over here! Don't miss a surprise!
Are you prepared to die?
You won't get the best of me! I'll split your belly like an old woman first!
smell weakness.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him. It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll
Here for
smell
work?
them coming.
Get an
Or
axe and bring
I
me
might
all the
not.
wood you can chop.
We will see.
No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you. Drop
We
by and
follow
see us
them.
again if you're ever in the area. A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Hello, yes.
Welcome
I'm
to the
Dean of
Bard's
History
College.
and
I'm the
scribe work
headmaster
when I can
here.
find
How
some
may I
quiet
help
time.
you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects. I teach poetry, writing.
What you want? No!
I will feast on your heart by destroying you! It's nothing.
Mercy!
Fast by destroying you!
Your belly like an old woman's purse. Fall back!
I honor my lord by destroying you!
Victory is yours. I submit. Wait! No, no.
There can be no other end.
Someone there?
I smell weakness.
Yeah.